So I wanted to tell you, last week I had obviously hit my Walgreens. The week before I had read from Nova Cheap that they were coming out with the cream glitters. I was really interested in the only thing I wanted from the Fergie was the eyeliners. I told you that's like my third obsession would be the eyeliners. For some reason, they got the Fergie and they still have not gotten the Wet n Wild Holiday, the In the Spotlight Holiday, and Cap Display. So I guess because of that, I saw the liners and I picked them up, and I haven't taken them out yet to do swatches because I wanted to show you how pretty this packaging is. This is obviously for gift giving. They're $5. You get one, two, three, four, five liners, and these are liners I've never seen before in their line. Obviously black, but never seen like this, like a hot pink one. And I know they've gotten like blue and turquoise and purple, but I'm not so sure that their eyeliners have ever been. I don't know, they look very sparkly and stuff. So I just fell in love with that. And because they didn't get the Wet n Wild in the Spotlight, I got this as well. I wasn't going to get this because I intended to get the Wet n Wild Trios. The first impression I got from this was that it was almost identical to the Shimmer the Night Away. The year before they brought out Shimmer the Night Away, they came out with the Sparkle City collection that I had found at HEB when I came on vacation to try and move out here. I saw it looks a lot like this. Then they made the shadows, and then they made this, and these are like almost identical, except that I'm kind of glad I did pick it up because, as you can see, the purple is different. This just has the tiniest bit of sparkle, whereas this is like completely like overtaken with glitter. I did put an indent in the white. I didn't do swatches of these because they're just really similar to the Sparkle City collection. I even took photos for you so you could see. So if you want to know what these would look like swatched on your hand, you can look at my Sparkle City collection video, and I'll probably put a link to that. But I don't want to be digging into it because then you remove that overlay of glitter and you can't use it. So, and then once the glitter's gone, these are excellent to use as a base as long as you don't put too much, because then it like kind of cakes up in your eyes and creases a lot. So yeah, I mean I really like Wet n Wild's cream glitters. So anyway, I picked that up, and I did take pictures, but again I didn't do any swatches of those, and I didn't want to take these out because I just wanted you to see how nice it comes. And I had a hard time. I tried to take one out, I had a hard time, and I really wanted you to see this the nice packaging. It's not nothing special, but it just, the fact that they packaged it, it's just cute. There's no name to these liners at all, and I can't see one on the actual pencil. However, this does have a name. It's called Getting Flashed, and it was on the plastic cover. This also comes in a nice little box, a set like this. It doesn't come sealed because it's in the box set and covered in the box set. So what I did is I just cut out the little part that said the name and taped it to the back. So this is called Color Icon Glitter Palette. So that was the Fergie. And then that was like, I think I picked that up on Friday. And then on Monday, I visited a Walgreens that was a little bit further than me because the girl already told me that, again, the weekends they cut back on people's hours, and so the women in cosmetics have to do sales, and so they're not supposed to be putting up stuff. And she told me she wouldn't even be there until Tuesday. So I visited one a little further away, and she went to the back and found the holiday in the Spotlight Wet n Wild collection for me, and that's where you're gonna find those shadows that I found earlier at HEB. There's the 8. It's like in a 6 pan, but it's got 8 colors in it. So that's where you'll find that. So I did get these, and the only thing I did was put a little dent in it to see if it was actual, which I knew it was cream or it was powder. Again, I did not swatch these because they're just so similar to the City Sparkle collection. Again, I will link that video to this. This one is called Drinking a Glass of Shine. I don't know why they named it the same thing, but it's got the black, the silver, and the white, and these are like loaded. I mean loaded with glitter. So again, once you use that overlay of glitter, it's gone. This one is called Glimmer in Your Eye, and that would be your greens. The bottom one looks black though, but the other two are like a green and like a chartreuse. And then you have your number 2 tinsel, and that is your purple, pink, and white trio. They have Twinkle and Loving It, which is like your, I would say that might be like a grayish. Then you've got your blue and your purple. And you have your Still or Sparkling Water. And this has got your blues. This is the one that I put an indent in to see if it was cream or powder. But I knew it would be cream. That's just too much shimmer. I'm going to assume that these are creams, like they're, like the Halloween kits that they have from Fantasy Makers that Wet n Wild makes. And this got your blues in it. It's got your silver. It's got a true blue and then a little bit of a darker blue. And then lastly, I have I'm Not a Blonde Glitz. The thing I like about this one, these colors had come out in their previous collection, and I don't think I actually found anything truly original in them except for this brown. This is like a true brown, and they never made a brown cream before. I mean, unless they have it in the Halloween kits, I don't know. But they do have it in this. So I took pictures to compare it with their previous palettes, cream palettes, so that you can see the similarities yourself. But what I was really impressed with was this purple color, but I believe it's practically the same color as what's in there and what's in here. So I really don't think that this is a must-have unless you are a true collector like me. If you find the trios, the In the Spotlight collection, which started being put out of Walgreens about a week ago, maybe a little earlier than that. At least here it was put out like a Monday, Tuesday, and elsewhere had been put out the week before. So unless you cannot find those, you don't really need these. But again, I wasn't going to get it, but I picked it up because they still had not put out these, and I'm always cautious. I'm like, well, at least I'll have something. So, it's there. I tell you, with these, you won't never need to buy any base for your shadows because these are good. And again, it's the same exact stuff they use for their Halloween Fantasy Makers palettes. So there you go. I took pictures of everything for you, and I'll show them to you now.